Welcome to this series of Stories for All. Learn simple skills of effective communication through stories. Age old stories of various masters can have different interpretations, and we will try to explore a few. I am a communication coach for last 45 years, and I believe that communication is a series of narrations, and interpretation is the backbone of every communication. So listen to these stories, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And the comment should be your thought process on it. Thank you. Luck or hard work? This is a story of a carpenter who was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. He had a habit of going every day to the Lord Shiva temple and taking 108 rounds. But his prayer always remained the same. Every day he said, "Oh Lord, please make me a very rich person. I really wish to be a very rich man." In this way, 25 years passed, and he kept on going every day and making the same request. The prayer was same. So one day, Goddess Parvati took pity on him, and she asked Lord Shiva that this devotee of yours has been asking the same thing for last 25 years. Why don't you fulfill his wish? Lord Shiva said, "I really can't do anything because it is not in my hands." She said, "Are you joking? You are Lord Shiva and you can't fulfill this small wish of his. All he is asking is for money. And is that such a big deal?" He said, "Believe me, it's not in my hands." She said, "You are lying." Lord Shiva said, "Okay, come with me, I will show you." So they both went to that temple that night, and he placed a bag full of gold coins on the path on which this carpenter would be taking his rounds the next morning. Early morning, the carpenter came as per his routine, and he was about to start his rounds. He said his prayers that day also. He said, "God, please make me a very rich person." And saying that, he closed his eyes and he thought, "Now let me start my rounds." But you know what? What happened that day? Suddenly, a thought came in his mind. He said, "I am growing old by the day and my eyes are becoming weak. Suppose after a few years I become blind. What if I cannot see anything? Will I still be able to complete my rounds?" The moment that this thought came in his mind, he got very upset. But he was a man who never would let go whatever he wanted to do. He said, "Doesn't matter, let me see. I know the route. I'll just close my eyes and complete my rounds and let me see if I can do that." So immediately he closed his eyes and he started taking his rounds. He had a habit, so he could complete his rounds very easily. And once the 108 rounds were over, he became so happy. He said, "Thank God, you're really kind. See, even if I become blind, so what? What if I'm blind? I can still complete my rounds." So he went home happily. But friends, you must have realized what happened. Because he had closed his eyes, he could not see the bag full of gold coins kept on his path for him. So, this is a story. What do we make of it? I mean, does this story say anything to you? Okay, the gold was kept, he didn't see it. So, what do we get out of it? What is the thought that comes to your mind when you hear this story? Well, if I were to give my interpretation, I would say that always remain alert, keep your eyes open, because opportunity may come your way anytime, in any form. Your dreams may get fulfilled in a very strange manner. Your goals can be achieved in a very different way, which you cannot even imagine. So, what is in your hands? Always to remain alert, keeping your eyes open, and knowing that opportunity may knock your day anytime. This is my take on it. Yours could be different. So, think over it and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. But your comment has to be your take, your perspective of this story. So, for that, listen, interpret, adapt, and grow. Thank you. A little about the Institute, about us. The name of my institute is Mrs. Surabhi Banerjee's Spoken English Classes, established in 1980. And the name of our training program is Enhance Your English. We have classes both online as well as offline. And our client list comprises of professionals, entrepreneurs, students, homemakers, and people from all walks of life. For so many years, for this last 45 years that I have been working as a communication coach in my institute, I have trained people from different walks of life, and they have all blossomed into the real person that they wish to be. So if you wish to enhance your English or your communication skills, not just English, please feel free to contact us. The contact number is given below. Thank you.